Next on WOWFM, what would you say to the president, Brad?
Well, first of all, Jay, I'm glad to see you're back from vacation or wherever you went.
No, it wasn't vacation. It was a garage cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
I had a mudslide in my garage. But anyway.
Well, yeah, first of all, I wanted to point out that Clinton's been saying this and that and, not doing it. I'm still upset about the tax increase, basically.
Right, yeah, I remember your call now about the tax increase.
Yeah, I really wouldn't do much talking myself, but my 9mm has much to say.
Brad, you get carried away every time you call, but at least you're not swearing anymore, so that's an improvement. John, WOWFM, and we're talking, full bank of phones tonight as we give you the opportunity to speak to President Bill Clinton 1 week before he comes to town to talk on television via satellite to the entire nation, more specifically to the people here in Detroit because he will be here, also via satellite groups of people in Atlanta, Seattle, Miami. And this is a chance for him to get a chance to hear what the people in Michigan think already. And we're going to go to Leroy in Livonia. Hi.
Yeah, JD, I appreciate that comment here. Let me talk here. Tom called just a couple of minutes ago and was talking about how it was bad for the blacks and he's supposed to do something better. And I appreciate you guys letting us comment on here. I mean, all you, JD, all you fuckheads,
Well, he wants to...
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you, Ed?
Not bad. I'm calling about that inauguration thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Bill Clinton, I think he's playing with us taxpayers, He's fucking with us and we got to take care of that guy. I think he's going to be assassinated in his second term. Some people talking about that.
Man, it sounds like to me like you're probably the guy who's already going and finding the gun there. Hi there, Snag.
I'm driving down 96 right now. Let's see, I was talking about Clinton breaking promises.
Mm-hmm.
If he breaks one or two, that's all right. But just as long as he doesn't break any really major ones, like the one about getting in the ass.
Dave in... Where is it, Dave?
Hamtramck.
Hamtramck. There?
It sure is.
Hi, John. On WOWFM.
Yeah, JD, I just want to comment on that. I was watching an inauguration deal today, and here Clinton's on there. He's smiling and everything, And what he does, he's cutting the taxes. He's going to do more. That's what I'm trying to make a point out here. And, if he keeps doing this, it's just going to get rougher and rougher, and eventually, it's just going to get out of hand. I'm a Republican here. I'm going to be moving over to Washington pretty soon. I'll have to pick a rooftop and get my sights on him because I can't handle this.
Too much for you. A Republican that can't call. A prediction? A prediction?
No, I was thinking about a prediction, but then I was going to talk about Hillary. I read an article on Hillary in the magazine.
People?
Yes.
She was on the cover of People, I know that.
Yeah, and I read about it, and it talked about the earlier years when I think it was before the daughter was born that Bill used to fuck her ass.
Well...
Hello.
Good.
Clinton, you can't trust. He says he's going to continue George Bush's policy, of striking against Iraq if it obeys our commands, right?
Well, I got to tell you, I have heard some scuttlebutt that what Bill Clinton is doing right now, what he is saying right now to Saddam, is not going to be his policy after he is officially inaugurated. What he's doing now is trying to maintain a sense of consistency so that there is no disruption. Because right now, if he were to disagree with George Bush, this would be disastrous. So all he's doing is continuing on, but so the word is that once he's inaugurated, you're going to see either some sort of diplomacy or something else. It'll be a different deal.
You know what I think is going to happen?
What?
We're going to have to stick monkeys up his ass.
Certainly is one possible solution, I guess.
Spending all that money.
Well, it's not really Bill Clinton that's spending the money. There's all these committees, inaugural committees.
Yes, I understand that. What I would like to see is for Bill Clinton to say, sure, great, you want to give me this money, that's great, but can't you, donate some or, reiterate, can't you, give us, a percentage? I mean, just look
to the homeless of Washington, D.C., right?
Just look at the city,
Right.
I mean, if I lived there, I wouldn't like that too much. I'd be on my rooftop or something with my gun.
Well, I've been to Washington, D.C. a couple of times, and it is a rough town. And, they do have their problems. Hey, we got our problems here in Detroit. I just came from Southern California, from Riverside, which is about 60 miles out of L.A. And they got their problems there, too.
I'm from Livonia.
Yeah, Warren, how you doing?
I wanted to make a valid point there about the Democratic Party, if I could, real quick. I want to tell you, do you remember a year back, I think it was, Bork? Yeah, running for Supreme Court Justice.
Right.
I want to tell you, he didn't make it into the White House, because you were talking about Zoe Beard, what happened in her past, why she can't become Supreme Court now.
Sure.
Or whatever she is. Okay.
Oh, no, she was going for the Attorney General.
Yeah, Attorney General, I'm sorry. And you know, they put Clinton in the White House, okay? I'm telling you, he was, you know, he blatantly admitted that he smoked marijuana in his younger days. Okay, yeah, Bork, you know, he was a Republican, didn't make it in the office because the Democrats shot him down. So basically, I want to make a point that Clinton, I would imagine he probably sucked dick off.
Okay, Mata, from
Grocio.
from Grosse-Ile. Yeah, well, the screen changed and I forgot where you were. But anyway, okay, what you got?
Forgiveness is granted to you. I have a question, you know,
Sure.
concerning you know the situation in Iraq. But first, can I address something else? I know it's not the topic, you know.
No, please feel free.
Okay, you know the celebrations, the inaugural celebrations.
Yes.
And things like that. Okay, you know how Coretta Scott King and Clinton, President-elect Clinton was there?
Sure.
Yes, I think Clinton should piss on her.
Well, I think that is probably not the most intelligent response that I've heard yet today, but thanks for your comment anyway. Janelle, how do you feel about Zoe Baird?
Yes, I was watching CNN, and I heard that there's some more problems than just illegal aliens living in her house. I heard that she also has a penis.
Okay, here we go. Good.
Yeah, it was
WOWFM.
Hey, I want to first of all tell you I think your guys' show is great there. I got a few things to say, actually.
Okay.
You know, actually, my father, myself, are all diehard Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell you, this election, I did, in fact, vote for Clinton.
Right.
Okay, I feel that the nation, needs change. But I'll tell you, Bush was great on foreign affairs. Okay.
He did excel in foreign affairs. I'll give you that.
Okay, now, now that Clinton's in office, I think when it comes to foreign affairs, that maybe you should have ex-President Bush as an advisor.
Well, I really don't think Bush would go for that, but...
Well, I figure he probably would. I mean, that way he'd still be, of some significance to the nation rather than just sitting around.
Right. I think that's great that, whenever you could get someone that could contribute, instead of having presidents just slide into their retirement and the speech tour, the collegiate speech tour, I think that's a great idea to utilize someone's experience. As the president and the vice president have been in the White House for 12 years, yeah, he would have a lot to contribute.
Actually, he knows the ropes and everything. One more other thing, Perot, he was a good candidate. Like I said, he seems a lot more wiser on economic affairs. Maybe he should. I don't know if he'd quite go for it though. Basically, I'm saying the same thing that I said about President Bush.
I think what Ross Perot's deal is all about is I think he really liked the limelight.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
I think he'd want a more center stage position than maybe just a consultant.
Yeah, and maybe like I said, if all three of them get together, they could have a big ass fucking.
Well, it'd be great to see if you could get people together to try and get the best out of everyone. From